It's taking the idea of sound. You know, you play in a band, you've been messing around with sound as long as you can remember, and you're putting it all together. You're piecing it all together. When you say it literally, then, well, you're piecing music together. Well, what do the pieces look like, maybe, right? I mean, geometrically, like, so when I'm listening to jazz, forms will come into mind, colors will come into mind, but it's mainly forms. And there's not a lot of words to what I listen to, so I'm trying to interpret it, once again, open-minded again. Well, what does this mean? Everything is coming from another direction. And interpreting sound, as musicians do, and then articulating it through their instrument, well, I'm taking it from maybe an added filter, and seeing, the forms and the colors, what would that all look like? I mean, back in my MySpace days, it was for bands, right? A lot of bands were on there doing, so it was huge for a while there, and so I was encountering a lot of musicians, so I would kind of like, probably annoyingly so, ask them if they ever have any colors come to mind when they're playing something. If a sound comes through, does something kind of trigger in their brain? Does it resonate, a color or a shape? So I was actually trying to honestly look into it. I think there's actual medical terms for these. Like, off the top of my head, I can't think of them, but in that case, I think some musicians can visually make their music work easier for them if they're composing something. If they can see it in their own way, not that it's definitive, not that it means this shape means this sound, but they can kind of create their own language and interact with what they're hearing, to what they're seeing, to what they then decide to perform or compose.